toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games. See what they do today.
Just feeds the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flanagan. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Power football with the run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Ohio's offense will get the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And And he's brought down after a nice gain. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way. And still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like the ability to make plays on the football, consistently catch the ball. Just 3,000 yards is a big number, big-time accomplishment, and it's had some big-time trust from his coaches and his players.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down from the sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
7, Western Michigan, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Makes the catch. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Broncos want to move quickly. The snap sets up the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Broncos!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Ohio, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Bobcats have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with him. And that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio! They've got the lead and trying.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff to the single back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be...
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Godet. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here we go. He wants to throw it. Hauls it in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here comes the heat. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is perfect.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Lavelle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lawrence. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. You ready to go back to work on offense? This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really... And 2 on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up. Offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Caught. And he's wrestled to the ground. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught. It's Jamison. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Whitaker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw again. Had to throw it before he wanted.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Broncos! And the comeback is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he drops to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Broncos in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking left, and it's incomplete on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Jefferson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's McCullough. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tripped up for the tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires complete on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Godet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bobcats are flying down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. He has the first and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Whitaker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you...
There he goes. He breaks a tackle. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Adcock. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
He lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Jamison. And they're able to make the tackle. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Flanagan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll try it over the left side. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.